Hello, everybody. Happy Monday morning. Good to see
Boom,
everybody out here already. Hello, hello,
boom,
hello,
boom.
boom.
It went
It,
boom.
is that as loud for everybody else as it is for me? Is it like really loud when it does
No,
that? No?
not that
Okay.
bad.
I guess it must be where I'm wearing headphones, but when
Yeah.
uh, when it comes on, like it used to be on my videos, like it would
Oh
wake
yeah.
people up. It would wake people up, wouldn't it, Bassman?
Yeah, it'll wake my wife up and get me in trouble.
He'd when I was putting my videos out like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, Bassman would be awake already, and he'd start watching my video, and it woke his wife up. What in the world is that? Sorry, sorry, Mrs. Bassman. But uh, Mr. Kevin will be here in a little bit. He's in a meeting that's running over, and he fits us in during his lunch hour. Is what Mr. Kevin does, which is really nice of him. And but he's in a meeting and he'll be here. He'll be here as soon as he can. He says so. That's cool. How you doing this morning, Bass Man?
Doing good.
Did you have a good weekend?
Is this Monday?
This is Monday.
No, I was bad sick Saturday,
Oh wow.
and and then I was recovering Sunday most of the time. But
I hear you. That's not good. Seems like
went better this morning.
seems
So
like everybody was ailing over the weekend. I didn't. I'm hurting pretty bad myself. We're around the halfway point today. If I'm not feeling any better, folks, we're gonna call it early, about a half hour. But let's go ahead and say hello to the fine folks here this morning. We've got C. Griller Stacker. Good morning, saying howdy, howdy, numismatic peeps. I like it. I like it a lot. Up next, saying good morning to C. Griller Stacker, we have Kilo Man. Good morning, ma'am. Happy Monday to you. Hope you had a good weekend. Hey, we got Mr. Kevin from Coins Making Sense has joined us this morning.
Good morning. How are you guys doing today?
aren't you colorful?
Yeah, you know it.
I like that shirt. I do.
Yeah, they call it hibiscus.
Hibiscus.
Beats me. It's an orangey red. That's all I care.
Yep, I like it. Oh, it's like, well, you guys see that orange shirt that I wear? I love that orange shirt. I've had it for like 12 years.
Hmm.
I wear that thing all the time. How'd your weekend go?
Not too bad. Everything that got straightened out over at with my parents, so all is good there now. And just excuse me, been keeping busy. Had a show on Sunday, went pretty
How'd that
good.
go? Nice.
Oh, yep. Stayed busy. A lot of different people coming around. So
Nice. Steady traffic. Buyers this weekend?
a bit more buyers. Yep.
Nice.
So that
Seems
that
like
was
they've kicked all the air out of the tires and they're finally buying new ones. It seems like, huh?
yeah. Knock on wood. Hope really hard. Yep.
Yeah, really. We were just saying hello to the fine folks. There you go.
Yeah, Bass Man. What are you gonna do when he's coming for you?
You're gonna see him fishing on Friday. Bassman's not going to be here. He may come to us live from the lake.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. We've got Mr. Dennis D saying happy Monday. Thank you, sir. I believe I'll go ahead and take this one here too. Saying
Yes,
morning,
sir.
County Numismatic and Bassman. It is brown sugar 0069.
Yes,
Good
sir.
morning, man.
Baby Huey, 1, 2, 3. Good morning, Tiny Bass Man and Coins Making Sense. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good to see you. We've got Azure Blue saying good morning, everyone. Good morning, sir.
Silver Gator, hi, how y'all doing? I'm so glad for me to see you. I guarantee. Good morning, sir.
Silver Gator. Oh, got people talking back for us. Scott S. Good morning, Mr. Scott S. Saying morning, everyone.
Man, I swear, they're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Miss Amy Harrell is in the house saying good morning to Tiny.
Good morning, Miss Amy Harrell, member of the channel. Thank you, ma'am. I really appreciate that. I believe she is part of Team Zoey. Team Zoey strong. Let me get that. Let me come correct with it. Good morning, ma'am. Those of you that didn't know, I did become monetized last Friday. So we have members, we have and yesterday I went over the 4,000 watch hours. So now I get the revenue from the ads.
Oh, man.
So,
Moving up in the world.
Moving up in the world. And it's estimated I will make $12 a month.
Hey, you're getting into the big bucks now, man.
Yeah, I know. Easy now. I'm going to start, dressing the part. My big $50 suits from Goodwill. I love Goodwill, man. I remember buying a suit one time. I actually found one that fit me. It was like $12, $13.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. Yeah. Sports coat and dress pants. Nothing, major.
Yep. But hey, they never have anything in my size, so I hear you. When you can find it, get it.
Ken of mine saying hugs for the lame and poor feeling.
Ozzy. Hey, Ozzy. Your fan's here. Or is he snuggling up with Mama?
He's actually keeping my back warm right now.
Ah.
I'm surprised he's not up there with Mama, laying down all snuggled up to her, but not yet this morning he's not. Well, he was all night, but he pays attention to me for like the first 45 seconds to a minute when I lay down because he thinks I've passed out. So he comes and he licks me. And then when he figures out that I'm talking and interacting with him and Mama, it's all about the Mama again.
Oh, yeah.
Down and puts his head on her leg and gotta be a mama's boy. Jer Blue is saying, please pray for Israel and the innocent people that have lost their lives and the good people that are victims of the Arab Muslim terrorists.
Yeah, it's a travesty that's happening over there.
Absolutely. KG Coins, good morning. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. I'm sure Miss Smile is somewhere in the background. Good morning. SF Kim Rush is also in the house. Good morning, all.
Good morning. We've got Chad Wolferschlegersteiner Hassenberger Dorf. Good morning, sir. Good to see you.
Got it on the first try.
Just in time.
Yep. Break out the stupid quackers. We got the lucky duck. Good to see you, man.
I can't believe it's Monday already.
I know. It seems it comes faster and faster every week.
C. Griller Stacker. Good morning, sir. Tiny, how would one become a member if they would so choose? If you are on a laptop or a desktop, there's a join button right down there below Mr. Kevin. Yep, right down there. It says join.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on a phone, I believe it is in like the what is it, the super chat link?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and super chats are available and stuff too. And super thanks on the videos. That's pretty cool. It's like a super thanks is like leaving a super chat in the chat, but you're leaving it on a video instead.
Well, that's cool.
That's pretty good. That's pretty cool.
Hugh Jordan is in the house.
Good morning, sir. Ken of mine is catching up on all the folks she left out when she went to get her coffee. And just like that, we were caught up, and it only took 10.5 minutes.
Pretty good.
It's not a record, but
No.
we're getting better at it.
Dennis D is reminding everybody that the U.S. Mint survey for the 2026 designs ends tomorrow.
I took that survey, and every place there was a section for comments, I put, because it even asked, one of the questions was, how would you feel, or how interested, that's what it was, how interested are you in seeing designs from the 76? And I was like, yes.
Yes, please.
And then when there was comments, I would put, I want to see the drummer boy back. If not on the Washington Quarter, on something.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was another section for comment on something totally not related. And I put, I want to see the drummer boy back on a coin. I did every time. Every time there was a section for
send
comment.
your logo as an entry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, just go ahead, Mint. Just go ahead and where it says $quarter down there, it's supposed to say quarter. No, just put tiny numismatics on there.
Yeah. You could just do a copy and paste. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Hugh says the nickel.
What do you mean the nickel?
I don't care what kind of coin it is. I want.
I'm with Amy. How do you find this survey?
It's at the Mint website.
Oh,
if you've
got to go
if
there
you've
to
ever,
get it.
No, if you've ever ordered anything from the Mint, or if you're signed up for the newsletter or whatever they put out, you know, the news and stuff.
Yeah.
It'll be sent right to your email.
I've ordered stuff from them. I didn't get it.
Huh. Maybe you didn't. Maybe, well, no, you should have already been automatically enrolled in their things whenever you signed up for it.
Yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
Dennis D, you are speaking to my heart now, sir. You're speaking right here. A 5-ounce drummer boy quarter. What? If not on circulating coinage, make a commemorative out of it. ASE size, Morgan size, it's the same size. You're going to have those planchets available, Mint, and you're going to have a lot of them. Put out 50,000, 100,000, 175,000 like the low mintage Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
Do something. I'd sign up for one. I would. Donate a kidney or something. I'd do something nice.
If you haven't done so, I just put the link into the chat for the semi-quincentennial feedback survey.
Nice. Yeah, thank you, sir. And by the way, just highlighting that, Mr. Kevin is also a member of Team Zoe Strong. Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Really appreciate you. Right above that, SF Kim Rush says, I participated on the Mint-sponsored panel focused on the quincentennial coin design. They gave me $150 for my time.
Mm-hmm. They do that every now and then.
But the real question is, did you say anything about the drummer boy?
I participated in one of those, I want to say about, well, it has to be about 5 years ago now. It was involving the innovation dollars. They just came out with the legislation for it. And it was like a month later, and they were showing us different product designs and different formats that they were talking about for the innovation dollars. And they actually showed us what the packaging was going to look like for the reverse proofs, where it was that folding that they had.
Yeah.
But actually, the one that we had as a survey in the survey actually had Velcro closing it up. It wasn't all loose like you have in the final product.
Yeah. What just
And actually, that was one of my that was one of my favorite things about it.
Oh wow. Yeah, that would
I
be.
have no
that
idea
would be
why
good.
my voice is gone. Give me 1 second.
It's all those meetings.
Who was it that said it? I want to see. Mr. Dennis D said he wanted to see a 5-ounce quarter. Mr. Chad Wolferschlegerstein Hasselbergerdorf said he wants it in a proof.
Mm-hmm.
So a 5-ounce proof drummer boy. That would be nice.
Okay, this sounds a little bit better. So
There you go.
Yeah. Miss Amy is putting a thumbs up on the 5-ounce drummer boy. Kennel Minds came through her Facebook. Mass Man knows all about the Facebook, don't you, Bass?
Yeah.
He knows how to make the cover photo.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We spent 45 minutes last night. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yesterday.
We spent 45 minutes figuring out the size it had to be for everything we wanted to fit on a Facebook cover photo. It's not the size it says on the internet.
No.
It says it's like 820 by 6 something. No. To get everything in the middle, it's got to be like 2700 by something. The bigger you make it,
Whoa.
the smaller it comes on the screen. The smaller you make it, the bigger it gets.
What happened was, it was the picture we were trying to put on there was shorter from top to bottom than their minimum, even though the from side to side was correct. But because the top to bottom was under the minimum, it tried to expand it to fill it up.
So
and
they
when
tried
it
to stretch
did,
it.
it pushed the sides off. So I don't have Facebook, and so I gave the picture to Tiny to put on his to see if it looked right. And he said, no, it's too big this way, and all that. So we made it smaller.
Smaller and smaller.
And
smaller,
it fit
smaller.
exactly. Yeah, went down 2 times and it was still exactly the same size. And
Like if this box is the cover photo and this is the thing, it would be this big on the screen.
yeah,
Both sides would be cut off.
sticking
We
out
made it
both
smaller.
sides.
It was the same size. Made it smaller, same size. Finally, we made it this big, and it fit perfect on the screen.
What I had to do was add to the bottom and top. And then it fit, because I finally figured out that it wasn't changing the size because we were keeping the top and bottom the same height. And so once I figured that out, we increased the top and bottom size and everything fit. But that and the software lied to me. It said it was 1118 pixels, and it was actually 1536 or something like that. So I put 11 whatever, and it went disappeared. Party went too far in. But
Dennis D's asking if I have trouble sleeping, do I count Visions of Drummer Boys? I just listened to the song Little Drummer Boy.
Come, they told me.
The best version of that ever is Bing Crosby and what's his name? Oh,
David Bowie.
Oh, the David Bowie one?
David Bowie. That's the best version I've ever heard of that song.
Mm.
They sounded so good together.
Yep.
And the image of those two standing there singing it, in that setting, looked like a living room.
Yep.
And they're sitting. That was awesome. I mean, total opposites of the spectrum of the music world.
Yeah, especially at that point. I mean, Bowie was still like Ziggy Stardust era.
Yep. SF Kim Rush is saying Tiny, the drummer boy, was not an option they were pushing. I would have interrupted that email. I was reading Kineman's thing, said something about an email. I would have interrupted that meeting. Said, excuse me, drummer boy. I'm sorry, Ozzy. Cleared my throat, and he said, "No, none of that." I'm sorry. Forgive me. Oh, he holds a grudge.
Oh man,
he does.
Ozzy, I mean, come on, you have to be forgiving.
Yep. Let's see. Military aircraft flew 3 times yesterday where I was in California. She sent me an email about that. They were flying in formation out towards the coast.
Oh,
that's kind of odd.
See, I got the air base near me, and more. It's an airport now, but I normally get the Blue Angels flying overhead during those during the air shows.
I've seen the Blue Angels jets up close. Those things are held together by hopes and prayers.
Oh,
Dad.
I mean, they're retired aircraft, and they didn't do the upkeep very well on them. I mean, you get up on them, they're dented and banged in, and there's holes in them. And I mean, they look good from
one.
Oh wow!
One of the Blue Angels.
Oh yeah, he was a mechanic, wasn't he?
Aviation metalsmith.
Yeah,
in the Navy, and they brought one in, and you can't get on the wings. You have to be in your socks, to get on it, because even fingerprints, you have to wear gloves, because fingerprints will leave a rough surface and the wings will shake.
Ooh.
Yeah, they dust them down and spray them off every time they go to fly. Bassman, I guess we would be the GIMP geeks, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
GIMP geek. I need to update mine and start trying to figure it out again. I think she's talking about her Facebook cover photo. So, Keno Mine, if you have any pictures you want to use, or if you have any ideas, email myself or Bassman. Probably be easier to email Bassman. And
I'll help any way I can.
Yep. They ran that meeting with an iron fist. So, in other words, you went into this meeting and they more or less just talked to you instead of with you. I don't like focus groups like that.
Yeah.
Where they go in, they've got this is the first agenda they want to push, and this is the backup agenda. Well, usually this agenda goes away whenever they start. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they start talking at me instead of with me. If you want to know my ideas, ask me questions. Don't just talk at me.
Exactly.
I don't like that. Then Miss Amy's asking what kind of designs were they pushing. Blue Angels buzz area during Fleet Week. They are loud. Good morning, Eddie Worley. He rode in Fat Albert.
Morning, sir.
Nice. 4.5 minute play ride from takeoff to landing. Wow.
Oh,
That was a short jaunt.
that's a quick trip.
It was as if they had designs in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, kid of mine says, I've had GIMP for years, just haven't played with it in a long time. Forgot how to do things. You could jump in the back room or green room or whatever you want to talk about. I can make a stream and bring you in there with me and Bassman, and Bassman can give you the download.
Yeah.
The down low, I mean, on what you want to try to accomplish on GIMP.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll be there to back him up. I'm Bassman's assistant when it comes to GIMP. I keep him on the same page and keep him doing the things in order.
Stay on target.
Yeah,
Stay
that's pretty
on
much
target.
it. Yeah.
Well,
He'll go to do something and I'll be like, when those little information boxes pop up,
Mm-hmm.
like you're scaling an image, and up here's the numbers that you're scaling it to. Bassman has a bad habit of going to the next step without hitting OK
I get
or scale.
I get moving and I forget to hit the scale button, and if you don't hit the right thing, it turns off the scale, and so now you got to go redo it all.
I'm like, hit scale. Then he'll move.
And it will switch the layers on you.
Yep.
When you're doing things, and Tiny will say, "You're on the wrong layer. You're on the wrong layer."
You're on the wrong layer. That and opinions. That's what I do. He goes, now it does this.
Yeah.
It's like an eye exam with Bassman. Does it look better on 1 or 2? 1 or 2?
Which one do you like better, this one or this one?
Yeah. Angry Leprechaun. Good morning. Saying morning, everyone. Good morning, sir. We have Sailor Stacking. I like it. Saying, hey, y'all. Now, that's my kind of talk right there.
Morning.
SF Kim Rush is answering Amy's question about what kind of designs they had in mind. Amy, some very expensive gold and silver eagles were an option. The best option was one design from each 50-year period going back to 1776. Then the drummer boy's got to be in because it's the best design of 76. But you watch, it'll be Independence Hall from the.
It'll be the Liberty Bell.
You think? Yeah.
Well, you look at all the sites, and you look at that site, and what's their logo? Liberty Bell.
That's true. Yeah. Thank you, Bassman and Tiny. I might do that anytime. Send me a message and I'll send you a link. Send me a message on, Facebook, and then I can send you the link on Facebook, and you come right into the back room.
Mm-hmm.
Bassman talks more back there than he does out here. Just to let you know. So don't be afraid.
Hey, we got Jack Gallman from Marion, North Carolina. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Jack. Good to see you.
And
Red Light 34. Hello, all from the Crane. That's right. He runs.
Good morning, sir.
So does West Virginia Washington State Jags fan runs a Crane. I remember he was on a live stream one time, and he was on a break or waiting for him to do something on the construction site at night. He runs the Crane at night, I think. It was him. But he was in a live stream from the cockpit from the Crane.
Wow.
His phone was sitting there, and you can see the glass behind him and the cage. I was like, wow, that's cool. Ozzy's yelling for you, Mommy. Mommy, Ozzy's yelling for you. Ozzy's yelling for you, Mommy, yeah.
Oh, my.
Anybody else excited for the Scottsdale's Mint Commander Series?
Don't know much about that one. Please let us know what that series
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, extrapolate on that a little bit. Congratulations, Mr. Jack Gallman. I hope I helped you out on Friday. If I didn't, I'm sorry. If I did, thank you everybody for going over and subscribing to Mr. Gallman's YouTube channel. Mr. Dennis says, I recommended that they commemorate the 2021 ABPP 18 members to celebrate democracy. Where would we be without the unknown 18? I'm just going to say better off. I don't know. Just saying. That 10% could have come in handy in 2021 on them Morgans, you know what I'm saying? Shutting down websites and everything, but that 10%, them 10% people got what they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
5-ounce Commanders of History, 12 issues, first one just released, Napoleon Bonaparte.
I'm looking at that one right now, and
Oh, wow.
that is nice.
Oh, them fields are going to be amazing.
Oh yeah.
Especially if it comes in that rippled,
Yep.
like that ripple that it looks like. That
Yeah, like how the buffalo nickel was. Yeah.
right, like hand looks like it's hand hammered.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Kind of a reverse proof look to it.
Yep. There's the reverse.
Oh,
Republic of
nice. It's
Liberia.
$100 coin. What?
Mm.
4 fine
5
silver.
4 fine silver, 5 troy ounces.
What? I've never
And all
seen a
sold
5
out.
ounce four. I've never seen a 4 fines 5 ouncer before.
No.
That's cool.
And they're all sold out. So they're going to have to go to the secondary market.
Oh, wow.
Started out at $160, so that's not that bad for a 5 ouncer.
In 4 nines?
Yeah.
Wow. Where do they sell that coin? Be on the secondary market now. So
Yeah.
your best bet will probably be eBay. Unless, like APMEX or something like that has them, or some of the other bullion houses have them. Has anyone seen the Jovita Idar yet? I have not seen any in the wild.
No, yeah. I've only gotten them from the mint. The ones that I have. And actually, we only have a couple of weeks until we get Maria Tallchief.
Yep.
But no, for some reason, yeah, 2020s circulating coinage, I don't see much of it.
Yeah. We get a lot of, we're in a big city that has big banks.
Yeah.
We see the newest one I've seen is a Bessie Coleman. I've seen a Bessie Coleman about, I guess it was about 2 weeks ago. We put a dollar bill in the pop machine downstairs and got a quarterback, and it was a Bessie Coleman. That's the newest one I'd seen.
I mean, I've seen some of last year's. I've seen like Sally Rides out in the wild. Don't think I've seen any of this year's out in the wild.
Yep, Dennis. Seen a Kanaka Ole too. Yep. I remembered that just as soon as you put that on there.
Mm-hmm. Eddie
Eddie
Worley.
Worley.
Yep. The latest he's seen is Eleanor. So
That's cool. I did my first copper pour yesterday, says Mr. Gallman.
nice. How did it come out?
That is cool. Yeah, how'd it come out? And what was it? Was it just like a bullion bar or a round? Or did it actually have a design to it? SD Bullion has the Napoleon 5-ounce in stock, says Angry Leprechaun. Thank you. So, SF Kim Rush, if you're still listening, SD Bullion has them in stock, says Angry Leprechaun. That's cool. I want to see that, Mr. Gallman. If you still have my email address, please email me a picture of that. That would be cool with a totem pole, a small one.
Nice.
That is cool. 710 is oil upside down, saying cheers. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. SF Kim Rush is saying thanks. No problem. Thank you, Angry Leprechaun. So, I got a question for you, Mr. Kevin.
Yes, sir.
I was going to say something smart alecky right there, but I'm not. I was going to say, like, what's the square root of 9,943,715,000? But a real question, what are you seeing moving a lot at coin shows? Not just what you're selling, but like on average, or what you have heard from other dealers selling a lot of.
I've been seeing a lot of constitutional moving, a lot of bullion moving. I must have had almost a half dozen people asking me about bullion yesterday at the coin show. The collectible numismatic still works. I mean, I had somebody, he's starting a Franklin $50 set, and he bought 4 coins from me for his set.
Nice.
It's getting to the end of the year. People are looking for their mint and proof sets. So not this week, but last week, I sold out of all my 2023 proof sets.
Oh, wow.
One guy came and picked them all up because he needed 4 of this one and 3 of the other.
Oh, wow. So the silver and the clad.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So yeah,
That's cool.
actually, yeah, I put it in an order this past week with the mint to restock. And hard to believe, right now, one of the hardest sets to find out there is the 2022 proof clad set.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought?
Yeah, it's a bugger to find. I mean, yeah, it was $35 all the way when it was first released. Good luck finding it for $60.
Oh, wow. Eddie Worley is speaking to Mr. Gallman, and Arrowhead would be a great copper and should be easy also. I had spray can coins. A lot of you know who Spray Can is. A good friend of mine, lives in the same state I do. I actually sent a sterling silver, big, heavy 4-ounce sterling silver necklace to Spray Can, and he melted it down and made me an arrowhead out of 3 something ounces of it, and then the rest of it he made a shipwreck looking coin in silver. It had like a cross on it. It was pretty. They're pretty cool looking.
Nice.
So yeah, arrowheads turn out really well.
Scott S. Yeah, it's a tough set to find right now.
Mr. Gobbin, it is my name at Gmail. tinynumismatics@gmail.com. How about original 1976 quarter bankrolls? I do not have any. I used to have some, but had to part ways with them. I wish I wouldn't have, but I did. Silver is almost at $22 again, says Mr. Scott S.
The website I'm looking at has it at 2201. So, yep, we are heading in the correct direction.
Yeah. Bassman is asking confirmation for 710 oil upside down. A lot of you know already, or for those of you that don't, great member of this community came in here every once in a while, came to Mr. Kevin's auctions on Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
Archaeology Mikey passed away.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
22 years old.
Wow.
Just graduated college.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Passed in his sleep.
Nice guy.
Yeah, he was. I met that boy when he was 15 years old, just entering high school. Watched him grow up, go all through school. The process of talked to him about the process of getting into college. First year of college was really rough on him. Second, the rest of it was going pretty good for him. He was getting the hang of it. Then he graduated college, and he was so happy and so proud of himself.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Might I recommend a moment of silence?
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Kevin.
Thank you. But no, that's terrible news.
Yeah.
Prayers to his family and friends.
Absolutely. SF Kim Rush says that 5-ounce coin is only $140 on SD bullion.
If you do it by check or by wire, yes. If you're going by PayPal, it's 146.
Nice, but
Don't ask me why I know that. What do you think's on the other screen here?
Seems like Mr. Kevin may have one on the way. Or not yet. He's got to do the final couple clicks there.
Yeah, I got a couple clicks left to do. That's why I'm over here looking every couple of seconds. It's like, okay, yeah. Making sure. Yep.
Still, starting out on 160 on the website. That's what happens when you buy in bulk, folks. The price gets cheaper. Mm-hmm. Somebody told me one time, I was somewhere, and they said, the more you buy, the cheaper it is. So me being, my native language being sarcasm, I looked at him and said, well, then load them up until they're free, and then keep loading them up. He said, I can do close. He said, if you buy this many, I'll give you this many for free. I was like, sold.
Deal.
Yep. Because, free 99 is the best price ever.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, especially with bullion, yeah, the more you purchase, the better of a deal you get from the manufacturer. And yeah, like if you buy one Silver Eagle right now, you're going to be paying like $30 or $28 per eagle. Yeah. Well, if you buy an entire roll, you can get it for $26 per eagle. You buy the entire monster box, you get it at $25 per eagle. You buy a monster pallet of Silver Eagles, well, you're getting them at probably the mint cost plus $3.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, the more you buy, the more margin you have.
Scott S. had a good idea in 2022. Bought 5 of the proof sets. Now he's glad he did.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Angry Leprechaun saying that there's a poster bundle. I guess you
Ooh.
get the coin and a poster. If that's what he's still talking about, that would be cool. Scott S. is saying, I wonder why. Jack Gallman does have some arrowheads from Spokane. Are they silver or are they copper? Because I know he does both. Lucky Duck says, I have some 1976 bankrolls.
Ooh. Very interesting.
Absolutely. Jer Blue saying, rest in peace for Mikey. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. I know I'm far behind. I'll try to catch up here. That's exactly how SD Bullion started. The two guys bought monster boxes and then resold one at a time. The rest is coin history.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know that's how they started. Now they're one of the biggest bullion dealers out there. I mean, when you think of bullion dealers, to me, Atmex is the first one that pops in my mind because that's who I started out with was Atmex. Well, not started out with, but that's who I would go to look at first was Atmex. And then what's the bull?
Silver gold bull or gold silver
something
bull?
like that. Something like that. Went to them, and then SD Bullion. I believe I bought a 2020 American Silver Eagle from SD Bullion on eBay. They actually sell on eBay too. No, not SD Bullion. Pinehurst, I think.
Oh yeah. I've
sell.
done business with Pinehurst. Yeah, they have some good quality.
Yep. I just can't get over that.
No,
That's horrible. He was I heard somebody say something. I think it was Spray Can Coins that had a show for Archaeology Mikey, but he was just calling him Mikey because I kind of jumped in there and was lurking for a minute, and he was talking about Mikey, and you know how I get upset and get when I get emotional is when I could pass out. So I didn't stick around, but he just kept saying Mikey, and I thought he was talking about somebody else. I never put 2 and 2 together until Bassman was telling me that 710 is oil upside down said something about Archaeology Mikey, and then that's when 2 and 2 went together.
Yeah.
Good morning, Frostback. Good to see you, my friend.
What's up, Tiny EC and Bassman? Good morning, sir. Good to see you, buddy. And Ken of mine saying 76 rolls. Tiny's ears just perked up like Ozzy's at the sound of a cheese wrapper.
Huh?
Absolutely.
And if you haven't seen Frostbite Coins' thumbnails for his videos, you hadn't been on the internet.
Yeah.
Yep. He's got some nice
looking
thumbnails. Yep. He's definitely a good channel. You should go over and check.
Oh yes,
Frostbite
most
Coins and
definitely.
Collectibles out. Yep. Does live streams all the time. Starts off with the premiere train on Saturdays.
Yeah, I normally catch his pre-train live that he does Saturday mornings.
Yep.
And his a lot of his shorts are really informative. And You can pick up a lot even just watching the shorts.
Oh yeah.
Kiddo mine, 2 comments up. Bassman, put up the link if that's what you're
Yep.
asking to put up the link for.
I think that's why she retracted.
Oh, okay. There was another. Dr. 55 Chevy, that's who I was looking for. Good morning, sir. Hope all is well with you. I remember getting 2020 bullion 5-ounce Samoa bats from Atmex for $92 when silver was at $12.
Yeah. If we could go back to those days.
I'll let you make $3 on it. I'll give you 95 for one.
Yeah, really.
That'd been nice. Premiums back then weren't,
Astronomical.
That's I haven't looked in the last month. What's the Silver Eagle going for now on a bullion dealer?
Let me go over to where's my link for that? Man, my links are all messed up here. There it goes. Silver Eagles are really not that bad right now. Bullion dealers get it for plus $4 from spot.
Oh wow. So $26, $27?
Yep.
Nice.
So I mean, yeah, if you're seeing 27 or 28 bucks on the Eagles, that's a good price.
I hope it stays that way until the 24s start coming out. That way I might be able to snag one of them.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the bullion prices, the premiums have been pretty well tempered about the last month.
Huh. Seems, just about this time a year ago, the premiums were double what the spot was. The spot was at like 20, 21, and the Eagles were 42.
Yep.
Premiums were huge.
Mint wasn't coming out with them. They weren't delivering, so the price just steadily went up.
Yep. They see that's another thing I can't get, like a gas station. It always bothered me when a gas station changes the price of the gas that they have in the tanks.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know if you folks don't know what I'm talking about, like if let's say they have, let's just use 1,000 gallons. If they have 1,000 gallons of gas in the tank that they paid $2 a gallon for, and they're already charging $3 a gallon for it. They're making $1 off of each gallon. Okay. Well, the gas is in the ground, but they changed the price from $3 to $3.12.
Well,
but the gas is still in the ground. It's already in the ground.
Yeah, but I can understand that a little bit, and it actually goes to the bullion dealers as well, because they do something very similar. What a bullion dealer does is they don't charge the rate that they bought the product at. They're charging a rate that they can replace what you bought.
Right.
The price that they can replace it with. So
right.
They're not, I mean, yeah, you got $25 generic ounce. They're charging $22 for it now because they're looking at the online dealers from the wholesalers and they're buying it at 21. And I'm just making numbers up. They're not buying it at 21 right now. Definitely not with the number at 22. But yeah, you get what I mean. So if the guy bought the gas when it was $3 a gallon, but the price for him to replace it is now up to $3.25 to replace it, he's going to charge you the $3.25.
Gotcha. I just got a picture from Mr. Gallman.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
Share. Can you see it?
Oh, wow.
What he got it for is on this side, and what he made is on that side. That's very detailed, Mr. Gallman.
Very nice.
Still got the extras on there before he took it off.
Yeah, still got the trees.
Yep, take that off and that off right there, and boy howdy, that looks good. Polish that up. Leave the little patina in between the wings so it looks antiqued. That is really nice. Congratulations.
Gorgeous.
That's awesome for
Yeah.
First pour. That's amazing looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's nice.
Oh, Frostbite was way behind, starting him in the middle of the stream.
Yeah, I saw some of his responses. They looked like they were a little far back.
Yep.
But no, yeah, you never know where YouTube is going to land you in the stream. So
Right. Make sure you
remember
hit
to do that Zoe fix.
Yep. Either that or another trick is down by the buttons where it's to play and pause and stuff like that. It'll say live. If that light isn't red, that means you're behind. If you click the word live, it shoots you to the live.
Oh, wow. Hadn't
Yep.
tried that.
Yep. And Bassman's telling you how to do the Zoe fix. Those of you that didn't know, if you're behind, down in the bottom, there's a white cog. That's your settings. And then when you go to settings, you'll go to playback speed. And you can either slow it down, speed it up, whatever. But if you go down to the number 2, that'll speed it up. And it'll catch you, actually get rid of your lag so you don't have to go out and come back in or close the video or anything like that. Here you go. So I won a bunch of older silver plated servingware on an online auction last night. Did I waste my money? Nope.
No, yeah, it really matters on where you bought it at. The amount back of the silver price.
Right.
No, I know plenty of dealers that scrap that stuff out to the scrappers, and
Yep.
I don't know the exact number of what they pay for it, but no, there are always going to be buyers out there for it.
Scott S. is saying way better than my first pour. The first thing I ever poured was a blob. It looked like the top of a Dairy Queen ice cream cone.
Very first thing I ever poured was lead, and it was head of spinnerbait.
Nice.
The first thing I poured was a cup of coffee this morning.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, Lucky Duck, there's actually places out there if you live in a bigger city or a industrial type, where there's industrial parks and stuff like that. There's some places like smelters and stuff, they could actually melt that stuff down for you and actually give you the silver back.
Yeah.
Whoa. I won close to 24 pieces, including platters, pitchers, trays, etc., for only $20. Sir, can I say deal?
Yeah,
Yes.
even if you just use it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I'm
That
saying
was a
with
great
platters and
price.
stuff like that, it's $9.25. It's sterling,
Yeah.
and some of it, if it's got a good maker's mark on it, will sell for a lot.
Yeah.
I seen just a small tea tray, just a little platter, and a teapot that had some kind of English, from England, from the UK, maker's mark on it. Guy bought it for like $5, the tray and the pot. Sold it for $3,000.
Ooh.
Just because of the maker's mark. It was from like the late 1800s, and the place was no longer in business, but it was like great stuff, apparently. and he sold for $3,000 on eBay.
Yeah, if you find maker's marks on some of that stuff, I mean, there were some pretty prolific silversmiths back in the day. So,
Oh yes.
one that had a pretty famous ride for about 2 miles.
Well, Tiny, if you're going to cut this short, you're about 30 minutes too late.
I know it. I started feeling all right, so I just let her go.
Okay.
Silver Wolverine. There's a
Hey,
good channel
Wolvie.
for you folks. If you haven't checked out Silver Wolverine, go over and check him out. Numismatic news and information. If you want to know what's going on with the mint, that's your guy.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Especially on the American Silver Eagles. He's got a big hankering for American Silver Eagles. Loves the American Silver Eagles.
Yeah, I wonder if those San Franciscos are going to be short minted this year.
Yep. Prices change rapidly on SD bullion if you're fumbling around trying to buy enough to avoid shipping. Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
They're one of the places that actually update their prices live.
Yep.
Throughout the day. A lot of places, like if silver's at 20 and their premium is $4 and silver goes down to, let's say, 19, it's still going to be $24 until tomorrow, and then it'll be 23.
Mm-hmm.
They keep that for 24 hours. I never did understand that, but that's how a lot of places do it.
Yeah, Silver Doctors is a pretty good bullion site.
Nice.
Well, gentlemen, I have a meeting to catch up with in about a half an hour, so I'm going to bid adieu. I want to thank you, gentlemen, for having me up here. It's a pleasure, as always, to sit back and talk with you.
Pleasure's all ours, sir.
Yeah.
Also, want to thank each and every one of you out there. Yes, you. And we see you back there. You might not be saying anything, but we still see you. Thank you so much for coming on out here today. I'm Kevin from Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much, everybody, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.
I keep expecting him to pick up a magnifying glass or something like that lady on Romper Room used to do. That's just old for you, Tiny. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but
Oh no, I used to
or
watch.
I see
I
Billy.
see
And,
Sally and
Yeah.
Billy and Johnny. Yeah, I remember
there you
that.
go. I just
He's actually with a magnifying glass in the back room because I can see him down there in the bottom. He actually had a magnifying glass going like this, looking.
oh yeah, there he is. I see Billy and Tommy. So okay, well, as he told you earlier, I will not be here Friday in person unless I get a real good connection at the lake, because I will be on the water Friday and fishing in a tournament Saturday. So as always, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Like Mr. Kevin said, if you have not hit that thumbs up, please hit that thumbs up. Lets YouTube know that we're doing something right here. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. You guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.